And we are ready to dig in.
I'm starting with the Alambres.
And I'm starting with the chicken or Tinga. So as you can see, so they're essentially like a corn tortilla, and then topped with different toppings. They're round, about the size of, the inside of a plate.
A small plate.
A small plate.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now we'd like to talk more about how memelas are made. So again, at our favorite spot in Oaxaca and St. Augustine street makers, the memelas, as we can see, are prepared on a round oval griddle that's heated with charcoal underneath.
Yeah, so this is very traditional in the way it's cooking it. It's very hot.
Yes.
If you're standing next to it, you really feel it like the heat of an oven.
And you see those ladies working on it and touching it as they turn over the dough, but it's really hot, so it's quite impressive. You can see she's moving it.
Yeah.
To make each slice be toasted, and I can tell you the surface is
yes, it's hot. These ladies have been doing it for a long time, so they're used to that heat, but it is hot. So here she is putting in the bean paste, and then adding the toppings on top of each memela. So this is the chicken Tinga, the chicken or Tinga, and it's warming up right now.
That was our second memelas. We ordered the Alambres, and it was made with pepper, like poblano peppers, onion, and some meat. Was what they call tasaro, which is a beef meat. And this is a traditional last one, made the beans and the quesillo.
Yes, the Oaxacan cheese. So once everything is put on the comal, she leaves it to continue to warm up a little bit, to warm it up. And so it's, this takes about, 3 minutes or something. It doesn't really take a long time.
It's really to get the dough to be nicely warm and a little crunchy.
Yes. And so as we had mentioned in the beginning, because of COVID, you cannot sit and eat there. And so she was packaging them to go.
So we are back with our memelas at home and ready to enjoy them. So we got what you call the alambres.
Alambres, I'll show it to you. So it's got some peppers, onion on a base of frijoles, the beans, on a nice little crispy tortilla.
Then we have what is called the Tinga.
So Tinga is chicken, and so it's stewed chicken with some onion, again on the base of beans on the tortilla.
And the last and the most typical is the memelas that they typically have with cheese, and this is a cheese from Oaxaca called quesillo.
So as Claire said, it's just cheese and beans. It looks good and it smells good. They're warm and we are ready to dig in.
I'm starting with the alambres.
And I'm starting with the chicken or Tinga. The chicken is good, flavorful. It has a little spice, but it's very tasty. It's very flavorful. How about the alambre?
The alambres is good, but I think the frijoles of the beans is kind of overpowering the overall ingredients. I can barely taste the meat, but maybe the meat will come in the second bite.
I'm going in for the cheese now, the quesillo. Thick. The tortilla is very thick. The cheese is good, but it's one that needs a little bit of the sauce. It could be a little bit on the dry side, so I'm gonna try some sauce here.
Very flavorful, the Tinga. I think it has some chili in it. Mm-hmm. And it's quite strong. It's not spicy, but it has a slight smoky flavor. I wonder type of chili she uses. There's a chili called pasilla that might give that taste.
We don't know. We didn't ask.
But overall, memelas is a typical snack here in Oaxaca, and it's common to see ladies on the street making it. So we have it regularly, almost on a weekly basis.
And it's mostly middle of the day, afternoon. By the end of the day, there's no more memelas that are being sold on the streets. So you do want to, for some popular ones, you do want to get there early enough.
Yes.
To be able to get it.
So the lady we went to, her name is Berta. She was talking to us about the fact that she's been there for 8 years, working at the Comal and serving. She serves memelas. She also serves some tacos, and she has the same feeling. But the memelas, typically when we order memelas, is mostly with the beans and the cheese on top. And then some people want them with other types of what they call guisados, or of preparations. And so that's what we did today. Situation with COVID, people can only take to go. So as a result, she has less people, and people will only be able to take to go and not to sit.
Yeah, the situation has been challenging for her, but she's there every day.
Every day except Sundays.
And then she has, is it a colleague that's there in the afternoon?
No, it's her son.
It's her son.
So her son at night makes hamburgers at her same spot, but he has like more little grilling station. Mm-hmm. And he makes some little hamburgers and sandwiches, while she makes the tacos and memelas during the day.
That's a nice little family business.
Yes.